Hey everybody, and welcome to another episode of Torb Draws. Today I'm doing something very slightly different. I pre-recorded myself drawing my thumbnail for my Kingdom Come series. You can see right now I'm just trying to find a reference for the sword hilt, the handguard, but then I realized that the friggin' whatchamacallit, the Steam art is just the same sword. I'm joined today by
When
Veth.
the kingdom came.
Huh?
I said for when the kingdom came.
Yeah, it's a pretty good game. I like the game. I'm just kind of blocking in my... I know what you would call it, the
Basic shapes.
Yeah. Getting the...
gesture.
Getting a loose sketch of it. And now I'm getting more references. I was just going through the video itself for the reference. I wanted to have my dude wearing the same green outfit with the red scarf that he starts the game with. And I'm just kidding.
I have the big thing of grabbing references constantly.
Yeah. I mean, it's fun to grab references, you know?
Mm-hmm. It's also very useful.
Yeah, there's the bassinet.
There's your guy.
Yeah. I feel like references just make every single art piece 100 times better.
Yeah. Because you can't fucking, other than people like Kim Jong-gi.
Yeah.
Rest
The good
peace.
Kim Jong.
Yeah. But other than people like him who have I don't want to say something wrong with their brain because obviously not, but it worked for him. But he is not the average person.
Yeah.
He was not the average person. But
I remember hearing
a little bit of that.
I remember hearing a story about some dude who never drew a rabbit before and then sat on his ass and thought about it for 10 minutes and then drew a rabbit. I forget which famous artist did it. It was very impressive.
Yeah.
Most people, I mean, I'm pretty sure Kim Jong-gi, how he does it is he just drew a billion things when he's young.
Yeah.
So he just has it memorized basically.
Oh yeah. But still, I mean, just even being able to do that is
Yeah, it takes a lot of time.
Probably can't fucking do that. Yeah.
Yeah. I barely remember the basic shit that I draw all the time. I feel like I've got heads kind of okay. At least some parts of them. My process has always been a little bit, I want to say loosey-goosey. And it changes every single time I do it. It's very not healthy.
Well, consistency is for losers.
Yeah. How do you usually start up a piece?
Honestly, I just fucking scroll around and look at stuff until eventually the flow state kicks in, and then it's all a blur. And,
Yeah.
and then you just kind of sit there and you're like,
Yeah, I get what you mean. I mean, that's really awesome when it works, you know? Because it's you get a pretty good piece right off the bat. Usually it's right in the comfort zone. I think there's this situation that happens sometimes. I'm not sure if it happened with this piece or not. I know it took 2 hours to do this one. But cause, I am painting and shit, so it's normal for it to take time. There's a situation that happens sometimes where it's you go in the flow state and everything just doesn't work, you know?
yeah. Mm-hmm.
It's great.
That's not fun.
And now I have to spend the next 2 hours repairing this piece so it looks half decent. And that's if you're lucky, because sometimes it's unfixable.
Yeah.
Not the case this time though. Thankfully. Wow, just to look at him go. I was a little worried it was going to be unwatchable at 10 times speed.
Yeah, I don't know what the main speed people do for this kind of stuff is.
I think it's got to be 10 times, right?
Yeah, I could see that, or, something close to it.
Yeah. Oh no, it looks like I was struggling. Did you see the UGG there?
Mm-hmm.
Stray UGG. This is one of those fix-em-up pieces.
My thing that I write all the time is kill me or bad frowny face and stuff like that.
Yeah, it's pretty funny.
Or ugly.
That's more comedic than what I wrote. Oh, so that's the kind of thing you could put on a finished piece, you know? Just ugly arrow and circle.
Yeah. Cool. Just be stupid.
Yeah.
Little pointing arrow to that guy.
It's always a good one. Do you often paint faces?
No, not really.
I feel like that's like the one bit of information I retained. I tried to do the classic like Rembrandt triangle, but I didn't remember like how big the triangle was supposed to be.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I always found it's one of those things like painting like a metal helmet or something is like a big pain in the ass for me because there's like I want to say there's less guides about it. With the face, there's so many resources where it just breaks it down into all the simple shapes that it's kind of like easy for me to remember.
Well, I would have thought that the helmet would have just been another simple shape.
Well, you would.
If anything, a simpler shape.
Yeah, you think that. This is my first time drawing a bassinet. Okay. I mean, this helmet went well. I'm mainly thinking there's this other piece that I worked on where basically it was like a big metal face for the end game of Devil game. Where it's like an organic metal helmet. It's like based off of pixel art helmets. There's no like easy reference I could snipe.
Yeah. Well, yeah, if the planes and forms aren't really like nailed down, it's gonna be a pain in the ass.
Yeah. Whereas the face, it's always the same, you know?
Yeah, it's true. I don't know, something that's been happening in one of my classes is that we've been doing like gesture drawing, but it's been like faces and expressions, but like
Yeah. Sounds
I
fun.
mean I mean that part's fine. The part that's been throwing me off is that like they're like old people and like very you know like normal looking people to like ugly people, to be mean, but and it's so fucking hard to draw.
I get what you mean. I think old
I'm used
people.
to trying to draw people and be like, oh, I want to make them look like attractive or cool or something like that. Old people are easy because you can you just start throwing random wrinkles on there. But it's like when they just kind of look like average but very like distinct at the same time, and it's just like fuck.
You know, I think I get what you mean. I used to draw like exaggerated pictures of people in my workplace, the old like sign job that I had.
Mm-hmm.
And getting the likeness was always a pain in the ass.
Yeah. There's a lot of features that I think are just hard to draw too. It's like, I forget exactly what it was, but it was like a lot of people that they had for it just didn't even have like defined jaw lines and stuff like that. And that was such like a landmark I was used to like putting down. And I was like, well, fuck, you know.
Did you try like looking at those pictures like of not to get political, but like turtle looking people like Mitch McConnell and stuff?
I mean, yeah, that's kind of like what some of these people were that we were drawing, but like
use that as
I just haven't. Yeah, well, I mean, this was just warm ups for class, so I haven't done any, you know, more into it stuff. But that's what's been kicking my ass recently. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. Mitch McConnell is a good turtle person to draw for that.
Yeah.
Turtle person reference.
Okay, well that is the 10 minutes. I don't know how good of a video it's going to be.
There you go. Well, it will be a video.
It'll be a video.
It'll end right on Mitch McConnell.
Yeah. I mean, it's the perfect thing.
Yeah.
Perfect thing to end on.